Good afternoon, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping a great afternoon. It is Sunday afternoon, but I'm going to post this tomorrow, Monday. I'm sorry for my voice. No coffee right now. Just trying to quench my thirst. Probably not the best thing to drink, but it's liquid. Quenches my thirst. Anyway, enough whining. Chris Propfes, my good friend from Poughkeepsie, New York, posted a challenge this morning, or a thread. He likes the word challenge, which is cool. It's Chris Propfes Commnunity Challange. S is for spring. We just had a time change. I'm hoping spring is just around the corner. It's going to be lighter at night, which is nice. It's not going to be dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Show 5 albums, either the band's name starting with S or an artist with either their first or last name starting with S. Pretty fun, cool thread or challenge. So I'm going to start off with the Strokes. This is the US cover, by the way. The UK cover was not appropriate really for even YouTube for sure. There's the back here. Great band from New York, formed in 1998. You got lead singer and primary songwriter Julian Casablancas, guitarist Nick Valenci and Albert Hammer Jr., bassist Nikolai Fratcher, and drummer Fabio Moretti. Combination of garage rock and post-punk and indie rock and new wave. Is This It is the debut album by the band, 2001 release. Again, this is the US cover. 3 singles off the album, Hard to Explain, Last Night, and Someday. I love the twin guitar playing on this one and the sound of the album. Great production on this one as well. Great groove band. Really, really good album. Really good album. Saga. If you don't know Saga, you need to know Saga. Great progressive rock band. Also new wave, neo-pop, power pop band from Oakville, Ontario, which is southern Ontario, south of Toronto. Led by bassist and keyboardist Jim Critchen and Welsh-born vocalist and keyboardist Michael Sadler. These guys are so good, so good. And I love this cover. This is Marathon. Nice double album. These guys are best known for their big hits, On the Loose and Wind Him Up. Not on this album. Marathon, 2003 release. You got 3 songs on the album that became singles. Sorry, not singles. They were part of chapters. So you got Streets of Gold, Chapter 14, I Know, Chapter 12, and Worlds Apart, Chapter 16. All these were part of a series of 8 songs that Saga included within some of their albums called The Chapters, which told the story of young Albert Einstein. So pretty inventive for sure. This is kind of return to basics feeling on this one. More arena rock than some of their previous albums. But fantastic, fantastic album, Saga. Starting with S. How about the Sex Pistols? Never mind the Bullocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. English punk band formed in 1978. Only lasted for 2.5 years. It's on that green label there. Huge influence in popular music. They kind of initiated the punk movement in the UK, inspired a lot of later punk, post-punk, and alternative bands. Their clothing and hairstyles kind of influenced the early punk movement as well. This is their only studio album, 1977 release. Holidays in the Sun, Bodies, No Feelings, Liar, God Save the Queen. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. Another band starting with S, and I've got most of their discography, but I chose this one because I think it's a pretty darn good album. This is Brother Were You Bound by Supertramp. The English rock band, 1970 release. Everyone knows Supertramp. I don't have to go through the whole thing. Roger Hodgson on vocals and keyboards and guitars. Rick Davies on vocals and keyboards. Super progressive with their pop style as well. This is their 8th studio album, 1985 release. Their first album without Roger Hodgson. as he would leave the band. So Rick Davies becomes the primary songwriter. It's got the big hit on this at Cannonball. I think it's a great, great album. It really, really is. He did a great job. I love these guys. It's unfortunate, you got two great, awesome, talented people, and they just can't get together. But anyway. And finally, thank you, Larry Graves, a Canadian stud muffin, for introducing me to Sparks, the great American pop and rock duo from brothers Ron and Russell Mael. Ron on keyboards, Russell on vocals, formed in L.A. Larry's also given me a few of their albums, which is so nice of Larry. I purchased this one. This has come out of my house, the third album by the band. Probably the most commercially successful album by the band as well. Kind of a commercial breakthrough. You got This Town Ain't Big Enough for the both of us, which helped the album peak at number 4 in the UK, 101 in number 101 in the States. Considered one of Sparks' best works, and one of the best glam albums also. So there you have it, guys. There's my Chris Propfes Challenge, Community Challenge. S is for spring. Let's all hope for spring. Let's get rid of all this crap out there and the cold weather and everything else. Let's look for sun and warmth and clear up all this flu bugs going on as well. But anyway, have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.